And y'all are weird. I'm not gonna lie. MMA is like the reason why it's so niche is because it's a bullied man's sport. This is literally like fandom of MMA is it takes individuals to dark places. Why is it that outside of fight news we're always talking about somebody's fucking balls? Was McGregor before people in niche circles on the internet asking each other, "Yo, have you seen that picture of Conor McGregor's in his he's got a ring on it?" And it's like people like, "No way, bro. Conor McGregor's let me go Google that." And now it's on your search history, bro. Your ISP can pull up the records of your search history and they can see that you've been looking at Conor McGregor. Today, I woke up this morning. I got my little coffee. I'm sipping it. I'm having a good time. I'm smiling. I'm like, okay, maybe it's time to post some short content after I get done releasing my upload for today. No. I'm immediately bombarded with a bunch of clips of John Jones allegedly having an erection while playing with Hasbulla. And like, dude, I saw that it was like trickled down from a video that MMA Guru released, and it's like, man, why are we like this, bro? I'm not even a John Jones fan, but you know what else I'm not a fan of? Looking at dudes on the internet. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Like, genuinely. We need fathers, we need jobs, we need girlfriends, we need God. I don't know what the hell is going on with this community, bro. For all of the people that say that John Jones is gay, some of the videos that I'm seeing of Hasbulla playing with John Jones and him allegedly having a stiffy on his couch as he just like throwing Hasbulla around over his head, they have like red circles around his like midsection. And they're like, "Look, bro, there's the boner. Do you see the boner? It's right there. Look at his, look at how big and meaty it is." It's like, bro, what the, that's literally what some of these comments are. Talking about this guy coming to the defense of John Jones and being like, "No, he's not erect, he's just big, and that's why he's the GOAT." And they want to say John Jones is gay. Like, most of the people who are in these comment sections. It goes so much deeper than this, too. Most of the content about MMA, especially in, like, meme shitposts, it's all gay, bro. So fucking gay. I was looking at this meme. Before it was like popular to be like, "Oh yeah, top 5 hottest fighters ranked." And then it would be like 4 WMMA fighters and then like Charles Oliveira at number 1. Or like some fan beloved fighter at number 1. Gay, dude. Like, you guys do not get enough like women in order to be behaving like this. I saw this other video that I agree with. It's like, if you're homeboys with a guy who's never down to make no gay jokes with the gang, you gotta watch that guy. But I mean, bro, that's in the event that like he's actually getting play, bro. Like, you can't just be a no play getting that dude and then making gay jokes. Cause at a certain point, like, somebody gotta be capping about this just being a bit. Y'all care about dicks way too much in order for everybody to just be lying about not liking dick. Especially whenever you guys are trying to drag this man for it. These are the same dudes who are roasting Peyton Talbot. I saw this other meme and it was like Armin Sarukian dipping Dave's hot chicken sandwich in like the Thousand Island. And he was like, it was like one of those memes where it was like, you know, how SpongeBob eats the ice cream and he's like, "Yo, why does ice cream taste funny?" And it's like, Sandy is like, "That's not ice cream, that's my," and then he eats it and he does like the slow walk. It was one of those memes, and it was Armin Sarukian eating a fucking chicken sandwich from Dave's Hot Chicken. Armin was like, "Yo, why does this sauce taste kind of funny?" And then it cuts to a photo of like Volkanovski making a weird face, and he's talking about, "That's not sauce, Armin, that's actually cheese from my dick." I don't know why I said it in his voice, that's kind of fucking stupid. But like Armin Sarukian, it cuts back to him, and he's like taking a big ass bite of the sandwich. And that should have like 20,000 likes, bro. And it's like, dude, somebody's gotta actually be gay for all of the gay shit that goes on in this community. One of y'all really actually have to like boys. And you have no leg to stand on and roasting John Jones for being this closeted individual if y'all are actually as DL as you seem, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I got dudes in my comment section talking about today on the short that I posted. Did you see the video of Hasbulla and John Jones? And I'm like, dude, I do not want to talk about John Jones unless it's about like a return fight with Aspinall. This dude's retired. I'm tired of talking about John Jones. And then a guy replies and says, "Nah, bro, we high-key need to talk about it." What the fuck is there to talk about? How you like boys? How you be putting thumbs in your butt while you're thinking about whoever the fuck and telling the world that you like women? Like, bro, what is the matter with you guys? This is like actual, like, it's cock watching for one. And real niggas don't do that. You're focused on whose gooch this man's balls is slapping on. I am no fucking flambe. My thing is that I just don't fucking care either way. Like, that shit does not affect Ilia Toporia's legacy. It's not even relevant to anything that's actually going on in the sport because John Jones is retired. The only reason why MMA Guru even brings up that guy in 2025 is because it makes him money. And it's just like this herd mentality where people see something like that and they're like, oh my god, John Jones is gay. Look at him being gay here. Look at his dick. And the funniest part is that these things are only discussed in online communities because you actually look like a flamer in like actual groups of people talking about, hey, you guys see that video of John Jones with a boner on the couch with Hasbulla? That shit was big, wasn't it? Like, bro, I go to the gym and I lift with my homie who trains MMA, and like, we be talking fights all the time. I haven't asked him about no shit like that because it's like, dude, what place does it really have in our discussion as two heterosexual males? Unless you saw that shit and it like turned you on and like you're talking about it with other members of the LGBTQ community that you belong to, like, why are you discussing that? Why are you a patron to this guy telling you that like that's what's going down? Why do you even care, bro? For the first time, that boy MMA Guru is about to do a co-stream with Lucas Tracy in Bedtime MMA, and that didn't even get like the main headline of the video that he released last night, talking about John Jones having a hard pecker on the couch with Hasbulla. I don't know what the hell going on, bro, anymore. I really don't even know what's going on anymore. If you guys want MMA to be a less niche subject, you guys gotta stop being so fucking weird about everything. You guys aren't mature enough or adult enough to handle watching two men in their underwear fight for 15 to 25 minutes. Because it's really only sexual if you make it sexual, bro. There's definitely like suggestive clips and like fights that you shouldn't be watching around other people because they look weird, like Felipe Lima versus Talbot in that weird precarious position towards the end of the fight. Dontel Mays thrusting downward on, who was that? You know what I'm talking about, bro. There's definitely weird shit and like gay shit that just kind of goes on inherently in MMA. But y'all some freaks. Y'all some freaky frogs. And whenever I refresh my feed and I see some shit about John Jones being gay out of MMA Guru, it's like, dude, for all I know, that fucking pig could be getting fucked in his butt, bro. When is the last time we've ever seen him pop out with some women? He said that in South Africa he was getting laid whenever he was hanging out with DDP, but it's like, were those like service working girls? Like, who are they? Are the women who sucked your dick in the room with us right now? Are the women in question, like, are they even real? Were they even women? I feel like that deserves more prying into. For all the times that MMA Guru is calling these dudes gay and like preying on their downfall on the basis of sexual orientation, where are the women that he is cracking, bro? I want to see what the girls who sucking MMA Guru off look like. Always like pillow talking on some dude's dick, and it's kind of gay. It isn't kind of gay. It's hella gay. And for all of you guys joining in on that, y'all need to take a step back and evaluate like where you're giving your attention. Especially if you're unemployed. Get a fucking job, bro. Like, actually. I saw this video from Flying Squirrel MMA. Shout out Flying Squirrel MMA. Low-key, that's one of my favorite creators in this space, dude. But I really fuck with Flying Squirrel MMA, and he made this video talking about how, like, it's the MMA fans that are holding this whole thing back from going mainstream. And I hella agree with that take. I think that's a good take, because, like, what the fuck do we be doing? Like, respectfully, this shit get hella gay. Like, we just don't even be talking about nothing other than, like, dicks at certain levels. Whenever we're not talking about fights. And whenever that is like one of the prevalent headlines, we talk about, and I'm not saying me, bro, included in this. I'm saying just like the MMA fandom in general. Y'all, bro, y'all be talking about dicks more than like actually fights that get announced. We got the entirety of UFC 323, more fights added to 322 announced, and then also like a bunch of fight nights in the Apex and all throughout November and December. And you know what people want to talk about instead of like good matches that were made in the last 3 days? John Jones's peen. What is going on, dude? Like, we need interventions at this point. Something's got to give. That's going to be my 2 cents. I mean, there's a chance that if, like, that's the type of media that you're inundating yourself with, that there is no positive male figure in your life, and that's why you sought out MMA Guru to tell you how to be. But, like, look, man, Beowulf MMA is here to slap some sense into you. Go the fuck outside. Talk to someone. If you feel like you need help, if you feel like you're losing your way, pick up a religious text. Talk to God. You don't need a religious text for that. Just pray. Just pray to God and ask him for guidance so that you stop liking dick.